Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I do have a little company with me. My little friends are here, so you'll hear them in the background. I want you to know that God is your bridge over troubled water. He is. Just hold on to God's unchanging hand. I'm going to tell you, that's some troubled water. Don't trouble the water. Just let it be and allow God to move. Allow God to manifest beautiful things in your life because He will. I'm telling you, God has appointed what some people call guardian angels, but they are ancestors. Yes, they are. You can call them guardian angels. They're ancestors, but they are here for us. I'm telling you, honey, the spirits are not resting. Um, I was just looking at a picture, my driver's license picture. I'm gonna put it up, and it's a portion of it, and it's a picture of me, and on the other side is a picture of the original freedom fighter, Abraham Lincoln. He's superimposed on every Illinois driver's license. So and I just you notice little things like that. Um, because last year in March was when we moved into the haunted house. That was when we first moved, and about 2 days later, that was when that picture was taken. And I was happy because I was relieved that we had got out the other house. The other house had mold. We had to hurry up and move. And so I moved in that house sight unseen, hadn't seen anything, but actually the inside, it was really pretty. It was the way it was laid out. It was pretty. And, we had it fixed up nice. But just imagine, honey, I'm sitting there with a smile on my face. We just moved in this house. It didn't really start happening really till probably maybe a month later. We just started noticing things, and it just started getting worse and worse and worse. It really did. So just imagine, last year in March we had just went on lockdown. I'm locked down in 100-year-old haunted house with racist demons. The demons were racist, honey. Racist demons and a narcissistic husband. That's who I'm locked down with. Can't go nowhere, can't leave. You got to be in. I didn't have anywhere to go. I'm retired now, so I don't work anymore. But I work for the Lord, and I love my job working for the Lord. I will grow the rest of my life. I will grow in God, God's glory, God's beauty, God's nature, God's will, God's perfect plan in my life. God commands us to love. I don't understand what's wrong with that. That's the one thing that God commands us to do, and He puts on our heart. We all of us as a people have a heart. We have a heart to love, and we have that obligation. We have that cross to carry, and we need to keep on carrying it. We need to keep on pressing toward the mark of the high calling of God, knowing that God is able, knowing that God is willing, knowing that God is able to do all things but fail. We serve an awesome God. We do. We serve an awesome God, and a God that is propelling us forward with the grow movement towards genuine equality, towards greatness. Hope the wind is not too bad. It's not bad on my end. I hope it's not bad on your end, and we can proceed forward in God. That's why sometimes as preachers, we get agitated. We get talking, and we get loud. We get boisterous, because the spirits begin to move, and it don't matter really what's going on all around you, because I'm gonna tell you something. It's a warfare going on around us. We got to keep going, pressing forward, pressing on toward the mark of the high calling of God. We got to keep on pushing, like Curtis Mayfield and the freedom fighter said. We can't give up. We done came too far. Every day that we done went through a bad day, we came out undefeated. We came up reaching our greatness to get the glory of God. So we got to keep on moving. We can't let nothing hold us back. We can't be woe about what happened yesterday, what happened last last week, what he said, what they gonna do, where they going. Let that chaos and negativity and drama go. Get rid of that out your life. You don't need that no more. You are growing in God. And see, when they begin to see that light of God on you, then they gonna wonder and see the different things that's going on in your life, the positive things, because see, you done let go of them old ways. You done sloughed off like the great mountain and beginning to reach your greatness in God. You are doing God's will. So see, yes, they gonna start noticing the change in you. Those old ways are put aside. You are not that anymore. And you are not who they said that you will be. You are not who they left. You are not who they last saw. You ain't what they told you would. They said you a felon. They said you ain't gonna get nowhere. You ain't gonna do nothing. That's because that's a spiritual warfare. That's evil that don't want you to have nothing. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You are more than a conqueror in God, and even a child knows that. My daughter would tell me, if you tell me I can't, I'll go ahead and do it. I mean, because she's powerful. And she knows that she is more than a conqueror in God, that she can, and that she can pursue her dreams. Don't let this oppression hold you down. Don't let the negativity hold you down. Don't let the negativity bring you down. Don't let the negativity take you from oppression to depression, which would take you on to a spiritual death, which will carry you on to the physical death, which will carry you on to judgment. You don't want that. We are born to be alive. We are born to be alive now, today. John Legend and Common said, one day our glory comes. One day when the glory comes, it would be ours. It would be ours. Well, that one day is now, because we are growing. We are rising. We are reaching our greatness in God. We are moving forward. We are not going to be woe is me. Forget that. We are not going to be as ships lost in uncharted waters. Don't even know where we going. Don't even remember where we came from. I'm going to tell you something. As you go forth in this highway of life, it's okay. It's all right to turn back and look. Don't go back. Turn back and look and remember where you came from. That way, you can stay on track to know where you're going. Look, I'm going to tell you something. You ever been walking the track, and you have been walking the track out, and as you walking this track, you do every once in a while glance and turn back. Just see where I came from. That's how we doing on this highway of life. See, we got to turn back and look back. We got to remember, because that way we can stay focused and keep our eyes on the Lord, but we don't fall back in the spiritual warfare. See, that's where a lot of us mess up at. When we turn and look back, we fall back in it. We go back to it. We reach back forward. Ain't nothing back there. Ain't nothing there but some heartache and some heartbreak, and some missteps and mess ups, and some setups and traps that's going to lead you down the path of destruction. It really is. So, now we done came on this trail, this highway of life. We done came to the fork in the road, and we ready to do better. We ready to start growing. We ready to start spreading the love. We ready to start telling others to love. I'm going to tell you something. See, that's one thing about this administration that has came into this White House. See, because we never saw any signs of love, none whatsoever in the past 4 years of this last Vlad administration. We never saw no signs of love. Even when he would reach for a hand, she would swat it away. She didn't even want to touch him. But now, we see compassion, we see empathy, we see kindness. And then on top of that, you got to give God the praise. We got a president who is a movement by himself. Joe Biden is pushing forth legislation to try to right some wrongs. See, because even it just comes a time where you just try to do better. You realize, hey, I made, even as a parent, even as a mother, even as a child, even as an auntie, uncle, whoever you are, as you make mistakes, but you realize and you try to do better as you go forth in life. This is a highway of life, and we're going to cause our own traffic jams at times, and sometimes other people going to bring us traffic jams. But what we got to do is once the debris is cleared up, proceed on with forgiveness, and let it go. Forgive. You got to move forth with a forgiving heart, even if you don't fool with them no more. You know, I got people I don't fool with. Because, see, they on some chaos, negativity, and drama, and I ain't on that. I'm going to tell you something. I even had one person tell me, I don't want to hear that happy God stuff all the time. So, back in the day, we used to have a friend that we used to count on named Tone, Dial Tone. And so when they said that, it wasn't nothing else for me to say. Click, because I'm definitely not finna get on what you on, a pity party, woe is me, back in some chaos, negativity, and drama, back caught up in the spiritual warfare, back caught up in the drama. If you don't want to hear about God and the good news, something good, something that'll lift you up. I'm trying to help you, lift you up, and tell you, hey, don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. You are more than a conquering God. But yeah, you tell me you don't want to hear the happy God stuff. You know, something that's going to help you. Okay, well then let me let you go. Let me let you go ahead and click on off, you know, because now it's click. You know, back then it was tone. You know, so I'm old school. You know, I'm old school. I'm proud of me. I'm very proud of my accomplishments. I'm proud of what God has brought me through. I'm so thankful to be serving the Lord that I don't know what to do. You know, I truly, truly am. I'm thankful that I'm not cooped up, sitting up, looking into some soap operas and some drama, filling my head with chaos and negativity. I'm thankful that I'm here able to give you some good news. You know, I'm thankful that the Lord pulled me out of that oppression to be who I am today, to tell you that you can rise from it, that you are better than it, that you are greater than it, that you can reach your greatness in God. You are more than a conqueror. You have wisdom. You know, you are great. You are great in God. God is good. God is able. God is powerful. You know, God is almighty. And God put the love in you. He commands us to love. Love drives out hate. You know, we must love one another. Don't necessarily mean you got to fool with folk, but you just love. You don't forgive. And forgive your heart, change your mind, and grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep growing in God. Let's rise.